White Dove E-Store. We're going to be taking and we're going to demo this Fender Tweed Blues Jr limited edition. Basically I'm just going to run a loop in it, just do some type of bluesy stuff so you can kind of hear what it sounds like. I have an M13 stomp box I like to use a lot of times just to do it. Forgive me because the apartment is kind of a mess. So that's what we're going to do. Let's just take a look at this this Tweed Fender Blues Jr real quick before we start demoing it, so that you know what it is that you're bidding on. First, I do notice. Okay, let me show you there is. Let me flip this over. There is just a little bit of. Maybe I should flip this off first. Unhook this. Alright, there is just a little bit of wear right here on the edges. You can see just a little bit. Looks like just from being I'm pretty sure it's from being loaded and unloaded. I got this from a guy at the church actually. He needed a bigger amp for church service because the instruments were a little bit loud. You have a piano, drums and everything going, and it's a pretty big sanctuary, so I gave him another one to replace this one, and we're just going to list this on the store for him. Let me show you that it is limited edition, Fender limited edition amplifier. It also has the 60th anniversary badge on the back of it, so that you know. Let's see, Blues Jr. Here's the number, B280139. As you can see, here are the tubes. There isn't any problems with this amp whatsoever. As I'm about to show you, it works fine. There's nothing. I mean, it's in real good condition. Here's the reverb, master, middle, bass, treble, volume. I'm trying to think of what else I could show you to, oh my goodness, run through this thing. I wish I had a long enough loop. I've got about 30 seconds. It's not long enough to run, at least not the way that I'm going to do it. Let me flip this back over. A loop for the stomp box. It's not long enough to run the loop so that I can play 12 bars blues, but I can just do something in A or with a little minor or whatever, so that you can hear it being played. You can hear the kind of bluesy sound that it'll make. Like I said, the guy was using it really well for the church. So that's what we like to do. We like to just I might want to add that I do have a little. I think as I'm looking at the cord, I want to make sure that I list everything. There's a little spot on the cord. Let me see, is that right? Right here. I think where the cord got crunched. There's no problem. As you can see, none of the wires are broken or anything. I'll probably just cover that up. I'm going to cover it up with some electrical tape so that you know. It's not a real big issue. There's none of the other part of the cord is messed up or anything. Looks like something was just set on the end of the cord by accident and squished there. So let's see. I'm trying to think of what else to do. I think that's about it. Let me just plug this back in and turn it back on. It does have let me see, let me flip this back again. This fat tone, which really throws the mids and everything into it, or you can take it off. The reverb. Let me just set this up so you can hear that. So you can hear what that does. If you don't already know, you're gonna have to please excuse the apartment because I have got stuff everywhere in here. So I apologize, but that's I've got so much musical equipment going on that's just seems to be the way that it is right now. So what we're gonna do is Let me turn this on so that I can show you the fat settings, everything for it. Alright. See here the fat settings? So without it, okay, so so let's just run this loop. I just recorded some stuff. Hopefully you can see it. I really don't want you to, I'm not really trying to have you pay attention too much to me on the guitar as I am that you just listen to. Okay, so what I'm going to run through this stomp box peddler, I'm just going to put a little bit of distortion to it, a little bit of maybe digital delay with mod. Let's see if I still have this recorded into this. No, I don't. Okay, so let me just record this real quick. We'll just record something real quick into it. And just... Oh, sorry about that. Let's see. you know, sometimes it happens. I wasn't really paying attention when I stomped it. So that's it though. So that's that. Let's see. I suppose I could probably loop something else in there. I don't think that you absolutely have to play blues. So let's see. Got a good taste for it, see what it was played like. It's an awesome amp, I think. It works really well.